So what we've got today is we're going to head over to the HMO. Next door to that, but come up off market, so we're going to view them today.
Mate, they look great though, the streets look good. Things are easy to accept.
We've got a couple of people for them. The beauty as well with it is we've bought ours, we've done the work, it's got finished, we've refinanced it, and we're just about to let it. So all the numbers that we're going to present to the clients is exactly what we've done. So the goal will be to view them, copy and paste what we've done, put it in front of a couple of clients for them to purchase. Really strong deals as well, really strong deals. So we're going to view them. Then we need to go to a flat, price up a refurb for a client that is looking to refinance, do a little bit of work. With him, and we get a lot of clients like this, he owns 5 in York, 1 I think over in Manchester. He owns them all cash, and they've gone up a substantial amount in value. So I think he's looking to get them all refurb, get them all tenanted so they're all sorted, and refinance to pull out quite a lot of money, a few $100,000, and then through that we're looking at the business plan to buy another 10 over the next year or 2. So it's always worth, if anyone's got properties that have equity and a lot of equity, to be able to refinance, pull some money out, and then we can look at purchasing more. A lot of clients are doing that at the moment, which is good. So we'll view that, send all the videos and photos to the project manager, and we'll get that quote in front of him to get that sorted. Then we're gonna go have some lunch, do some work, head back, and then networking event tonight. Yeah, we're going to go to a property in Popdoms tonight in Leeds. Been to a couple, they're really good. For me, I'm not a massive fan of networking events. There's a few, and I won't name the ones that I don't like, but there's a few that you go to and everyone's there to sell, everyone's there to tell you what they're doing and stuff, and I'm not a massive fan of it. I think networking events should just be casual chats, get to know people, and sort of leaving numbers and keeping in touch with. So property at Popdoms is one. And then also we've just set up our own networking event now. So we're going to start doing quarterly meals. So I think they're the best ones. It's intimate, it's chatting to people. We've got investors that will be coming along. Got one down in London next week. Got one in Manchester the week after. And we've got one in York actually. In York in a couple of months. So we're going to start doing more and more of them. Are we going to put a link? We'll put a link in the description. Yeah. So they're sold out now. We've got 4 or 5 slots available. They do currently, might sold out by then, but we'll make sure it's updated. But if there is quite a lot of people that are interested, we'll do more. So yes, we're doing that tonight as well. So yeah, awesome. Nice day. So I put a post out on LinkedIn today, basically slating an online estate agent. It was basically saying because they found a really good property from them, it's tenanted, the numbers are great. So I was going to say I'll put an offer in at 80 grand, be an all money out deal, really good. Anyway, the guy was like, oh yeah, I can put that forward to the vendor, can you send me all this? I was like, yeah. He says, great, and then you're ready to go. So you need to view the property. He's like, oh no, we don't allow any viewings. So what do you mean you don't allow any viewings? And he's like, don't allow any viewings. If you're interested, I'll put the offer. If it gets accepted, you need to put a non-refundable deposit down. And I was like, right, it's been let. So can I see all the proof that the tenants have been paying for the last 6 to 12 months? Yeah, that's absolutely fine, after you put the deposit down. So I was like, right, what if they've not been paying? He was like, well, then you won't move forward. I was like, what about my fee? He was like, well, it's non-refundable. So I was like, right, so you want to put non-refundable fee down, not see the property, not know any information about the property. They're just unbelievable, some of these agents. Anyway, I've just had a message from someone online going, oh, let me guess, is it this company? So I was like, all right. So I was like, I neither confirm nor deny it was. Anyway, I've just looked at his profile, and thankfully he used to work there rather than still works there. So he left 3 months ago, so I'm sure he'll tell me some insight knowledge to the poor ways this company's working. But I've had a few people comment, haven't I, and all of them saying like one of the biggest things in terms of building source of business, in terms of like investors working with companies such as ourselves, is that trust aspect. So for a company out there to have something online and expect someone to pay a fee without a concept, without any of that, just baffles me. Just proves in terms of what we're doing and how we do it is the way forward. Building that trust, getting the fee up front, but actually providing a bespoke service, not just any shit service.
Finished coffees, did a bit of work this morning in north-south. If you're in York and you want the best coffee, go north-south. Headed down the road to HMO that we're in. So we own this HMO, we bought this a while ago. needed full refurb, so we've done the whole refurb. Refinanced it, so we've done all of that as well because we bought it bridging, so we've refinanced it and we've got it online, got loads of inquiries for people to move in. So the reason I state that is what we're doing here isn't just sitting and chilling, we're viewing next door because it's come up for sale. It's off market because we know the agent that works with these because this was bought off market, and then we're also viewing next door after that. So it's the same landlord that owned all three. So the beauty of that is we've got 2 or 3 guys that we're working with at the moment that are interested in basically, well, they've said to me, if I could buy the same as what you've done, I'd take it. So when we go back to them and say, right, well, we've got next door or next door to that, it will be quite literally the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to view them, videos and pictures, have a wander through, and then we'll package them up, send them to 2 or 3 investors. The beauty of it is we've got all the numbers already. So we purchased this X, I think we want a little bit more because this was bought a little bit of time ago, so they want the purchase price. We've got the refurb numbers, and if any investors like, yeah, I'm really interested, can I come view it? We can show them this before, so we can say, look, this is what it will look like at the end. So we can show them all of the numbers. We can also show them the refinance numbers. So this was a 5-bed converted to a 6. We do the exact same with the others. So what that does is that increases the value on HMOs because we've got more bedrooms and it works on yield. But again, we've got all the numbers already. So we can say, right, if you buy it for this, spend this on the refurb, refinance at this price, and then the rent will be this amount. We can show them the whole data, the whole process. So yeah, 2 viewings, already got 2 or 3 investors interested. So as soon as we've viewed them, package them up, we're going to send them over later this week, and we're going to get the offers in. And then hopefully we can complete in the next 2-3 months and then get the refurb guys in simultaneously. So that will speed up the process. We've also, can't get in today annoyingly, but we've also got another HMO that we want to view a little bit further out or closer to the hospital in York, which is fully done. It's a 4-bed, but we can convert that to a 5-bed, cheaper in price, less work to do. But that's another one that I want to get in front of a couple of people as well, which is good. And again, that's off market with an agent that we've got a relationship with. So yeah, there's a lot happening in York at the minute, which is good. Investor profile is slightly different, but the entry point is a lot more. So if we're buying a kind of 100, 150 grand house, you need about 50. If we're doing a HMO like this, you probably need 150, maybe even 200. So it's a different type of profile. Everyone that is looking at these HMOs that we put in front of them, they already have a few buy-to-lets already, so they're already an experienced investor. They want to diversify. A couple of the guys that we're doing are based in York. So when I've told them we're on, this is Queensland Road, so I've told them we're on this, we're just off Bootham. The guys that these are going to go to have already said, yeah, absolutely, I'm really keen on that. They already kind of know the values as well, so they're happy with the numbers. But yeah, we've got a couple from down south, from London. We've got a couple of guys that are actually based over in Dubai that are looking at HMO specifically. So we tend not to focus on HMOs, we tend to focus on the buy-to-lets, the portfolio building, but if people do come to us and say, look, I'm interested in these type of deals, we can accommodate that as well. Especially when, as I say, we've got the network already that we just reach out to say, right, I've got a couple of investors looking for this type of deal or this area or whatever, we can find stuff like that pretty quickly. The good news is, like, well, I've been doing this for a while, so I've always kept an eye on HMOs. This is one that we've done, I probably won't buy any more personally. I prefer buy-to-lets. I think there's more exit strategies just in case. You get more for your money, I believe. You're not risking multiple people living in one house. And then what you can also do is the BRR model works, I think, better. So that's why. I mean, for example, we spent 200 on this. Yes, we've refinanced, got 140 back. However, what I'd love to have done is we could have gone and bought 5 properties in Castleford, Wakefield. So that's what I'd prefer to do personally. But my experience, always done HMOs, always looked at them, or kept an eye on them, looked at numbers, understand all the legislation stuff, and we've got the team around us anyway. So we've got a company in York specifically, but in other areas as well, that have come in and helped us. We've got relationships with the council as well, that they've told us exactly what we need to do to pass certain criteria. We've got the license and everything's been passed here as well. So me specifically, yes, I've got a very good idea, but I'm also not someone that tries to do everything. I work with people that are even more of an expert in certain subjects, such as HMOs. So I've got quite a few people that I would speak to have a conversation with when it comes to this sort of stuff, which is what we've done anyway. So. Yeah, really good. So I just showed Rich the
the one that we've done, and the numbers and stuff. And he said, yeah, if you get these two, do the exact same, convert them to 6 beds, they'll fly. And rent as well, especially when they're done up so nice. So yeah, just need to crunch numbers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it. Right, let's grab stuff.
What do you think of property as well? What's that? Nice inside. Yeah, well, I didn't even get to see that on the phone, but mate, they look great though. The street's lovely, the area's lovely. These guys have already done work on one of them, so it's I think it's an easy next step.
Just for your 2 properties there that are off market, they've been sent to us from an agent that we've worked with for years now. Do you know what? I get asked about on market and off market quite a lot, and to put bluntly, there's not a huge difference. But the reason that I really do like off market is it's first refusal. Like, it just comes to us then. Here's 2 properties. No one's offered. They're not going to go online. They'll probably get a little bit more, but they want a quick sale, quick offer, quick movement. So going to go now, price up everything, and we'll get an offer in later today. So it's always good to have the right network and get deals that you've not got competition. You can go in, get your offers out there and get them in front of investors without having to worry about anything.
Okay, mate.
Like some help?
Yeah, it's just my leg, it just happened.
Go on, I've got you. Yep.
It's back to life now, you're okay.
Yeah, tell me about it. You alright? Done a few viewings. Couldn't get into our house, so I have to do that another day. Had a nice lunch. Catching up with finance broker John. Yo, how are you doing? Smooth. So we're going to head over to one of the flats, do some recordings, bit of content to help, because we're getting a lot of clients in a minute that are working with John, so we want to make sure that we're processes are in place, want to make sure that we've got something to make the introductory side of it, and then we're going to build out the systems on the back end, so we're hiring soon.
Hopefully by next week, 2 weeks maybe.
So to bring someone on that's going to help with all of this, so yeah, going to do a little bit of filming for an hour, and then we are heading to networking event tonight. Finish up with Scoffing. So we're here in one of our own projects through Evolve. This is one that I think we've already done a couple of videos on this. Probably, yeah. We're just about to start a refurb, but what I wanted to do today is, whilst we've got John, who's our finance broker, want to go into a bit more detail about how we finance this. I think it's great that we're seeing it from the start, the numbers and etc., but it's good to kind of understand finance a bit deeper. So this is John at Inca, as I say, finance broker that all our investors work with, because we handle the process from start all the way to finish. And John, do you want to go over the kind of the numbers, the way that we structured this deal?
Yeah, so it's a nice one actually, this. So this is what we do for a lot of clients, especially the guys that George come along with us. So this is what on a bridging loan. So it's a really nice project. It's what I'd class as a bread and butter kind of pudding one. You buy on a bridging loan, which is basically short-term finance. We go in 75% loan to value. So I think the purchase price was 260 on this, George. About 100 grand down with all the costs and fees and stuff involved. We'll finance it for 6 months or so while George got planning permission to put an extension on the back, which adds value immediately. As soon as you get planning permission, adds value to the property. And then we'll flip this onto a development loan, which will then give George the 80k that he needs to do the refurbishment. As you can see, it's already ripped out. The work has already started during that period of time. So
on the way home. Well, we're not actually, are we? You're on the way home. We're not. We're heading to Property and Bottom tonight. I'm genuinely excited.
So much. Conversation.
Yeah, maybe for you, sit next to me. So we're going to head into Property Bottoms tonight. We've had a good day today, a couple of viewings that we're going to package up. Going to get back to the office, do some work first, package the viewings up we've had today. We've had a property accepted.
Earlier today, another one. It came through today whilst we were doing some phone calls. I thought there'd be a bit more negotiation on this one, but if you make the calls ahead, put in the soft offer and stuff, it saves a bit of time down the line. So another easy property, tenanted already, so making cash from day one. Easy to sell to the investor, I think is what they're looking for anyway. So we'll get that package up when we get back to the office, send that over tonight. Hopefully get a response and get into legals, maybe start next week. Easy pickings, right?
The other thing with that is it's online at I think 120, but accepts at 98.
Yeah.
So just shows it. Because I speak to a lot of people that will see online and they'll go, oh, it's online at this, it's not worth. If you reverse engineer it, you put your offers in. It's all about putting the offers in. You get some stuff accepted like that. So that's a really good one. 3-bed, it's worth 120, definitely. Got it at 98 secured, and the client's going to, which I've already told him. He's already prepared, and he thinks we'll get it at 100. Owns one on the same street. So
Yeah.
good one. So yeah, get that package, get the other 2 package, get it in front of investors, bit of work, and then pop it on. So it's good seeing John today as well. I think this video, or hopefully this video, puts a lot of insight into the finance side of things. Because what we do is the whole process. We work with finance brokers, solicitors, we work with everyone on the whole process. But we speak to a lot of investors at the moment that haven't realised that they've got the opportunity where they can release equity, they can look at new properties and investing. So the conversation with John really highlighted that at the moment, which is good. So I'm hoping there might be people watching this that have seen that and gone, you know what, my house has got up, whether it's buy to let or their own house, and opportunity to take some money out to start investing. So if you are, I mean, everything will be in the description. We'll have John's details, our details, everything, I guess. So yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, more training vlogs, stuff like that, comment, let us know what you do want to see. And then obviously, like, subscribe and all that bollocks.